What is up, YouTube? I'm super excited to be sharing some more content with you all. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing one of the biggest adjustments that I had to make when transitioning from high school to college, and that is in regards to sex and drugs. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you are tuned into this video because I got some good stuff for y'all. So let's go ahead and get into it. So welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, what's up? My name is James Huntley. Before I get started with any of my content, I have to do one special thing. I have to show y'all some love. So come here, give me a hug, bring it in. Don't that feel so much better? Don't it feel like the ice has been broken? Now we're one big, happy, get right family. We're on this channel. I go over financial literacy, professional development, motivation, and things that are gonna help you grow each and every single day. So if this is something that you are interested in, something that you want to be a part of, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so that you know when I post, where I post, and we can grow together. All I want is a little sex, few drugs, a little sex. So when you come to college, yes, you're gonna have schoolwork, yes, you're gonna have professors, yes, you're gonna have the educational side, but let's push that to the side for a second. When you come to college, you're gonna be meeting a ton of people and you're gonna be exposed to drugs and sex. If you are going to any parties, if you're going to any kickbacks, if you are on Tinder, if you are on any social media where people around you are in college, it's going to be present. And the crazy thing is that when you were at home or when you were going to high school, yes, you probably were exposed to some of these things, right? You were exposed to sex. I know some people in college that weren't exposed to sex, but the majority of people who were exposed to sex, they had smoked marijuana, they did smoke cigarettes, or they were drinking alcohol with some of their friends, but it was in a constricted environment. Their parents were wondering what they were doing, and there was someone always questioning or someone trying to question what they were doing. When you get to college, it's totally different. No one's questioning anything you're doing. Actually, if you're not drinking, if you're not smoking, if you're not participating, then you will be questioned. So it is an adjustment that you're going to have to make. It's all about the people that you surround yourself with. It's also going to be the way you carry yourself and how people view you. So yes, you are going to be exposed to some of these things, and you need to be ready to make this adjustment now. I can say the first time that I really had to decide to make this adjustment in college was probably my sophomore year. I went to some pool party, right? And I knew a lot of the people that were at this pool party. It had been kind of being hyped up. A lot of the people who I was around was talking about it. They were there. Everybody had their drinks, cups in their hands. They had grilled food. Like, the whole vibe and setting was just totally different. But what I was exposed to, drug-wise, was there was people there doing mollies, doing Percocets. When I got in that situation, it just let me realize that this is going to have to be an adjustment that I'm going to have to make, as well as I'm going to have to determine who I am as an individual. So people offer me that stuff. Yes, they offer me this. Did I take it? No. But that was something that I determined for myself. So it's only going to be up to you it's really gonna be up to you. So this is, like I said, an adjustment that you're gonna have to make. And I think I mentioned in one of my other videos about some of the freedom that you have, right? You have a lot of freedom, but with all freedom comes responsibilities. And I have made a video in regards to some of the other adjustments that you're gonna have to make when it comes to adulting, paying your bills, taking responsibility for some of the things that you're doing, as well as, the freedom that comes with college. And I'm gonna leave that in the card section above, so make sure you check that out as well. So I briefly went over drugs and some of the things that you may be exposed to when you go to college. Let me just say this, I love to party, I love to have a good time. And so when you're in college, make sure you take that time and don't run from everything. Put yourself in a good situation. Don't be around negativity and things like that, but also enjoy those college years, because you may not have them, you may not have that opportunity to be that free when you actually graduate. So you want to make sure that yes, you're going to be exposed to drugs, yes, you're going to be exposed to sex. Be responsible with some of those things that you're being exposed with and have a good time. That's what college is for. So I mentioned drugs and exposure to drugs, but sex is gonna be another key thing that you're gonna have to adjust to. You're gonna have the ability to have sex whenever you want to, right? You can skip class and go have sex with somebody. You have dorms available for that. You're gonna be staying in your own dorm, your own apartment. No parent is gonna be saying, okay, you gotta be home at a certain time. No parent is gonna be saying, we don't wanna hear moaning in the background. We don't wanna, y'all door needs to be open. No, none of that's gonna be going on. Literally, you are gonna be able to have sex whenever, wherever you want to. So, you need to be aware of this. And not only that, but let's bring drugs and sex into the matter in general, right? Yeah, you can have sex whenever, wherever. But when you mix drugs into that, this is another thing that you're gonna have to be aware of. So, a little bit about me. Yes, I went to UNC Charlotte, but what I saw when it came to drugs and sex is I saw some people get caught up in situations that was not good. When you mix drugs and sex, it can turn south really, really quickly. When you are, drinking or you're under any drug, you are not necessarily gonna be in the right state of mind. And when you're not in the right state of mind, and when you're with another individual who is not in the right state of mind, then things can go wrong. If in that case you are having sex or putting yourself in a situation where you're about to have sex in those conditions, you need to make sure that you get multiple confirmations that it is okay to be participating in those sexual activities, because I saw multiple people get caught up, and once everything was said and done, they were getting charges for rape and other things because they didn't take this into consideration, right? You want to make sure when you have that freedom, when you are exposed to sex, drugs, everything else, you want to make sure that everybody is on the same page. And so that you can't be playing around when it comes to sex, drugs, parties. You want to make sure that everybody is in the right state of mind when you're participating in sexual activities, and that you have multiple confirmations when you are participating in those events. And this is something that you're going to have to make an adjustment to. I don't know if you were doing this in high school, but sometimes these things get very serious in college. So I've seen a few of my people go down from these incidents. So this is something you want to watch out for. That is all I have for you guys today. Hopefully this video was helpful and it brought light to some of the things that you may be faced with in regards to sex, drugs, relationships, and things like that. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscription button if you missed it in the beginning of the video. I ain't gonna get mad, but go ahead and do that. My goal is to have roughly 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. And yes, your one subscription really helps. So thanks again for watching this video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Ask yourself, are you really where you want to be?